Hello everyone, this is Confident Mindset here, and today we'll be talking about habits. These are the best habits you should have every day in your life, and I think you guys should all implement it, right away as soon as you can. So first of all, let's get started. The first habit I think we should all do is read. Reading is absolutely marvelous. I know you heard it everywhere in the world that, billionaires, CEOs, all these people all read, 3,000 books a year, the typical jargon. But honestly, I do have to agree with them. Reading is spectacular. The thing is, I don't tell you is make sure you know the source of your reading. For example, I do think reading off Reddit is great, good reading material, but also expand to books, internet, anywhere else you can, newspapers, anything you can get your hands on. You just have to understand the bias. Why is this author writing about this? Is she correct? Is there factual data? You have to think about these things sometimes because, there's a lot of BS out there. Is this book trying to sell me another product? You have to, is this like a fake, shilled book just to, make a quick buck for the author? Or is this a legitimate book meant to teach other people? You have to kind of understand the intent. And I feel like once you come with an open mind and try to see different angles and perspectives, it can very help you benefit in many ways. I have learned tremendously from reading. I feel like I became a way better person from reading. It's just, you can read on anything you really want, even nonfiction. I think reading is great. It just gets that creative juices flowing through your brain, and it's different from watching TV in my opinion because it's not so passive. It requires active kind of thought and action to it compared to just sitting on TV. Now, I'm not saying, media is not educational, it cannot benefit you, but it's very easy, in my opinion, to really zone out from media compared to reading where it's more active, if that makes sense. Now, for anyone who's trying to start reading every day, here's what you should do. I think just tell yourself, I'm just going to read 10 minutes a day. That's it. I can read more if I want, but I'm just at least 10 minutes. Turn off all electronics, put yourself somewhere completely different area from computer and such, and just read for 10 minutes. Just do that every day, and I guarantee you will do a lot better with reading after that. As long as you just chunk it up and tell yourself 10 minutes, that's it. That's all you have to do. It becomes a lot easier to do every day, and it doesn't become as bad as many people think. So, next habit, I know everyone has heard of this habit, but it's exercise, fitness, diet. That is all important. I'm going to briefly talk about each one. Lifting, fitness, being healthy is very important. I noticed that the better you feel about your body and the better you feel in general, the more productivity you can get during out your day. If you feel like crap, you're not going to get much done. But there's, exceptions to every rule. I'm pretty sure Mark Zuckerberg was not the healthiest person when he was building Facebook at the time. But like I said, generally every day you do want to feel your best version of yourself. So diet is very important. There's a lot of diets out there. Kind of do your own research. I'm not gonna really. I personally like the idea of the keto diet, but personally, do your own research. Figure out what works best for you. I'm not advocating for anything. I'm not really suggesting anything. I'm not really a health expert, but I do like reading about that stuff. So yeah, fitness is very important too. Exercising is massively great. Gets your blood flowing. It's great for your heart. Builds your confidence. That's one of the biggest things too. You will just be so much better. You'll be happier too. People will notice that, and best of all, if you're a guy, and when a girl says, "Wow, your arms got bigger," that is some good motivation right there. Trust me, that is a great feeling you want to hear. You want to feel. So highly recommend fitness. But for anyone who's not seeking for girls and all that, it's just a good way to burn calories, feel good about yourself, and kind of be more active and get more energy throughout the day too. Don't forget that, more energy. So yeah. Next to obvious things is make sure you stay hydrated. You definitely don't want to be thirsty, and you just want to make sure you are fully hydrated. Just basically general necessities during life. Another good habit is to floss and brush your teeth daily, especially flossing. I know some people can get away without flossing or brushing their teeth, But, I think you should floss. I generally noticed that after I started flossing, my gums started to, swell down a lot. And, dentists definitely made very positive comments about seeing improvements in my dental, care, So definitely floss. And also, it's better for bad breath. What do you know? So, another great habit you should do is save money and invest. I know you probably heard kind of both of them relatively pretty commonly, especially the saving money. But saving money is extremely important. You should definitely look into anti-materialism and kind of not owning anything. There's a powerful quote I really like is the less you own, the more you own. So basically what it's saying is the more things you have in your life, the more clutter, more materialistic objects that you not necessarily need but are just temporary happiness. See how I said that? Fake, artificial, temporary happiness can really make you more depressed and unhappy in the long run. And it feels so great to be in a kind of fresh start environment that I have noticed in my past life. Yeah, definitely. Like, if you definitely try to be more open about the amount of advertising, the amount of ads that we see online and everywhere else that says that we must own this thing, but in reality, if you think about it, we really don't. Do I really need a new car? No. Will it be nice? Yes. Will it make me happy for a little bit? Yes. But will it actually make me happy? I don't think so, unless you're a car person. So, exceptions to every rule. It really depends. If it's like a hobby wise, sure, definitely think about it. Don't be dropping, if you're into shoes, for example, don't be constantly dropping $1,000 on Yeezys for if you can't afford to pay rent. Does that sort of make sense? So definitely don't go over the extreme. But if it's relatively under the budget, sure, go for it. But some things, like, you have to really put some thought. So be careful what you buy out there. There's a lot of advertising how we need this and that, when in reality we really don't. And for the investing part, try to invest as much as you can. Make sure you follow this rule. Don't be greedy. Only invest how much you're willing to lose. Remember that. Always remember that. So if you're buying Bitcoin or stocks, only put the amount that you're willing to lose. And for investing as well, do retirement. That is technically investing. So definitely do that. It's definitely a great habit. Other than that, I think that's it. I'll definitely make more as I kind of think about more about this list, but these are kind of my top things. I know it's a little weird, a little different, but I noticed that all these habit videos are kind of generally the same thing. So this is just my take on it and my view on it. So yeah, please leave a like down below, subscribe to see more, and comment what you want to see next. Bye.